let's get into it. This is my custom one-of-a-kind sim rig. We're using this for VR racing. It's made out of a lawn chair base, a bunch of wood, screws, and rope. Only the finest quality. So you want to build this thing a little bit on the bigger side so it's more stable. There's a lot of force feedback going through the wheel, and it's going to cause a lot of wobbles if you build something a little flimsy. Although this looks flimsy, it's strong as an ox. We don't need to worry about stuff moving around in a race. It's probably the jankiest thing you've ever seen in your life, but it works and it feels good. We got the steering wheel, pedals, shifter, everything is in the correct position, and once you get in VR, this piece of shit turns into a race car. I ended up putting some longboard wheels on this thing to make it move around because it's heavy. You're going to want a fan. You're going to want a decent chair. I have this $120 gaming chair with one of those ergonomic cushions to make it more comfortable because the bottom cushion wore out so quickly. Alright, so next up is the computer. If you are already a true gamer, you have one of these. If not, you're going to have to build one. And these games do not run easy on computers. You need to actually build something around the $1,500 price point. You can find an older VR headset for around $500 nowadays, and they still hold up. No issues with the older ones. I was able to pick up a Logitech G27. That is the steering wheel, shifter, and pedals, all for like $120 on Craigslist. Use socks when using these pedals. They are pretty light on the springs and kind of close together, so it's hard to fit a shoe between when you're using heel toe. Make sure to keep your setup close to your keyboard and mouse in case you need to get to your computer and change some settings. Okay, finally some footage of this thing in action. Yes, it actually works. Most important thing is having everything in the right spot. You want to be able to reach out and touch the wheel in VR and it's actually there. So getting the wheel in the right spot, getting the shifter in the right spot, pedals, everything. It's good to have a chair that's pretty adjustable so you can get as low as you want depending on the seating position for each car. Alright, so even though this is an entry-level wheel, the Logitech G27, it's not bad at all. It has plenty of force feedback on your hands. There's all these mods you could do to it, increasing wheel size and changing the pedals to inverted. It's a great starter wheel, and if you can find this thing cheap, pick it up. So once again, just to clear up all the prices on this stuff, my steering wheel I got for $120 used, Craigslist. If you cannot find a used one like that, as lucky as I got, I believe Newegg has them for about $400 for the G29. My sim rig, custom built from wood, I probably spent $30 in wood parts from Lowe's, but really you can use scrap if you've got that lying around. Some screws. I would use zip ties instead of the rope that I used, and duct tape. It just looks better and it holds better. It doesn't have to be pretty, remember. You can look like crap on the outside, but once you get that headset on, you're in a Formula 1 car. You're in whatever you want to be, as long as everything's positioned correctly. Okay, enough talking. Enjoy some Project Cars Formula A on Monaco gameplay.